kind of jumping to the next progression point. And it's gone through quite a few variations in a rocket jump. And the newest one we do is here, and I need to have about over 75% health. I just fell, but that's okay. Gives me more time to set it up. There.
First try.
Yep.
Yeah, so people might be wondering why we do this run on ultra violence instead of saying easier difficulty. The reason mostly is because the rocket jumps are based on how much damage you take, which you take higher damage from your own rockets on ultra violence. It allows you to get longer jumps. But I'm going to shut up and let people explain the important trick that's going to go on in this level.
Yeah, so this is a big deal. We're going to see a zero press, which is going to allow Dime to press a switch from the outside.
This one is in the bag.
Feel the frost.
There we go.
All right, cool. Easy. Yeah, that's quiet time to let him hear sound cues.
Feel my cold embrace.
And this saves us from the previous route would have gone detoured through map 31 actually, and we don't have to do that now.
Okay, one sec, Kenny. There's a teleporter on this map, and with a secret that's on the sector of the teleporter, you weren't able to get it because with Doom Guy triggers teleporters when it's like 16 units over his hitbox by using a pain elemental, and it shoots you.
30 seconds to go.
You can actually trigger it. And Zero Master discovered that like a month ago? Very recently, and it was the last trick to be found in Doom 2. Finally done 25 years after release.
Silent as mist.
Yeah, so suburbs, we're going to skip pretty much this entire map by doing, we're going to do a guided glide over here through the red key door.
So he goes against the wall and also uses vertical mouse movement to help guide that through.
I waited for this moment.
I found out that your alignment changes if you like vertical mouse into the wall. Because I had issues for the longest time is I would go into the wall and it just wouldn't work, and I was so confused.
Agreed.
And but then by using the vertical into the wall, it's really consistent, and I no longer have problems.
Okay, and we're going to see another zero press coming up here.
Saves a side trip to the two-side areas.
Yeah, it's going to allow us to skip getting both the yellow and blue keys here. We're just going to clear out a few enemies before we set this up.
I'll cut a knot with your
This ends you.
All right.
Unfortunately, we have to be kind of quick about it because we are taking constant damage from the nukage in this case.
I'll cut a knot with your
Now, you may have seen the flames come up there. That's the Arch Vial. It's actually the first one we encounter in the run. There are a few in earlier levels, but they're not in areas that we go to.
Your fate.
They have this channeling type attack that the flames will appear for a few seconds and then they'll blast you up in the air. The vertical blast itself is used for some interesting tricks in other Doom runs where you can actually use it to jump gaps. But the other interesting thing is that you can actually prevent the damage by just breaking line of sight, even if it's only with like a 2 or 4 pixel wide object.
My bow is drawn.
And that new trick, we would used to go to an Arachnotron pick, and then you would try to jump in for the yellow key.
So be it.
But by doing the zero press, that map is now well under 2 minutes, which is great. It's a big time save.
That was my thought.
I'm grabbing that Soul Spear for safety on Gotcha on map 20, because we're going to be going into a damaging sector for a long time. But Courtyard and Citadel, one of my least favorite parts.
Very well.
So take her away, Butters.
Thank you very much, Fast, for the $100 donation. Classic Doom hype. Here's a nickel for every time I hit spacebar on a random section of wall.
I go in silence.
Thank you very much, Bouncy Tem, for the $100 donation. Hey, Dime, it was through your Plutonia run a few years ago that I discovered AGDQ, and it became a staple for me since. Here's $100 for beating cancer, and here's to another amazing speedrun from you.
Awesome. Thank you, Bouncy.
Onward.
Thank you very much, Dave's daughter.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yes, we are going to get another glide here coming up. Normally, you'd want to get the red key and either the yellow or blue key, but in this case, we can actually just do the
I
glide.
gotta do this
Forward.
very fast.
You fought badly, died worse.
Nice.
Onward.
Iconic map here where you
Yes.
see the Spider Mastermind and the Cyber Demon who infight. And
Stop
we're gonna skip that.
dismissing.
yeah.
My sentiments
But as a
as
kid, I would
well.
always watch it. Like, I would put on cheats on Tricks and Traps, and there's that big room with all the Barons and the Cyber Demon, and I'd just watch them fight. I'd have a good old time. And you might be wondering, like, what happened there? How did... Oh,
That
man.
was my
Oh,
fault.
man.
The game took revenge on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just happens sometimes. Chain gunners are not
battle.
nice.
Yes, there's a fun fact about this map in that with the ability to wall run, it's actually possible to shoot a rocket from one end of the map, run in front of it, and get hit by it.
I go in silence.
Gotta go faster.
So be
Now
it.
we're going to run back to a secret so that we can get a Mega Spear. And that's going to set us up nicely for episode 3.
Silence is bliss.
Oh, I fell.
Feel the frost.
Well, at least this is an escapable pit.
Yeah. We'll be seeing those on map 24 on the Chasm. Nirvana, the
Arrow,
route
fly.
is very different. We're going to be using a double glide plus like a conservation of momentum rocket
Very
boost
well.
into the exit. You can just run past the blue key door. Like, that's very lazy mapping.
Good enough.
They didn't even like check.
Yeah, so we're actually going to boost our hitbox back into the teleporter
You
here.
and cry some more.
Getting all the keys.
Way ahead of you.
And I'm trying not to hate on the devs too much because Doom is
Death
it's
comes
one of my
silent.
favorite games of them.
Got it.
I should restart.
Feel my cold
It's like a long
embrace.
way to get back there. But Doom it's one of my favorite games of all time. I love the bestiary, the
That was my
gameplay. It's just fast and everything. And there's not a lot of modern games that kind of take that. Even the new Doom 4, which I did love, is it plays more like Serious Sam, kind of, or a Painkiller
Very well.
with arenas. Not even time to explain that trick.
Arrow
Yeah, that was just a
fire.
diagonal wall glide that he just used
My bow
strafe
is
on and
strong.
strafe left and right to pop through.
It is actually, it's possible to do a rocket jump to skip that little bottom section. It only saves a couple seconds, and it's
For the
a
red
little,
key.
little more precise than it's worth.
Oh, we got the thing, didn't we?
We
Yeah.
just played
Arrow.
4 seconds.
Find your target.
Yeah, so he lowered the little lift there and was able to step up to the top before
Yeah, like as it was
before it
lowering.
fell.
He blew up the barrels. He blew up
Incubus
the
was
barrels.
not.
We're not getting the...
Feel the bite of frost.
So we go into the backup strat.
So if the Mancubus doesn't actually shoot the barrels, it's possible for us to do essentially a wall run along the back line of the barrels.
Illusion.
And now we're on the backup strat. Lost Soul moved a barrel. And I couldn't get in position for the jump. Here we got the MIDI from Alice in Chains, Them Bones. It was
Into the fray.
almost like one for
Radiant
one copy.
structures must have been fortified.
Anyone who's
breaking
played
through the
Plutonium,
dire
this is the MIDI
structures
that
for
plays
now.
in Map 23 Tombstone,
Yeah,
I think.
also map 23.
Quiver.
On the third frame of animation on the pinkies is when
I go in silence.
the attack actually hits. So if they start their attack and you just move back, you'll never get hit.
You deserve
Best
nothing.
map in Doom 2, easily the Chasm.
Arrow,
We're going to
fly.
be running on 3 pixel wide gaps. So see how it goes. Bless.
Way ahead of you.
There's actually a Keiko Demon in that pit that we're essentially wall running off of.
Good enough.
Part 1.
We're hitting these switches, ignoring the Z-axis again.
My sentiments as well.
And part 2 coming up. If I fall at any point, like, I can't get out.
Onward.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, the game actually adds a little
Into the
insult to
fray.
injury at the end, whereas when you get to the end of the little platform there, it actually raises a save point for you to go back to. Not that you really need it.
Feel the bite of frost.
This here is Sean Green's first map, and he was kind of working on his map making. So
Agreed.
he was practicing his mapping skills, but they still put it in the final
Forward.
game.
The other fella's
Yeah,
bottom
we're just
tower.
stocking up a little bit.
Nothing but
Not really much
fragments
else. We'll
now.
probably get a couple minutes
So
into
be it.
this map.
Thank you very much, Dave's daughter, for the $15 donation. Had to donate during Doom. Dad and I
Yes.
played Doom together a lot when I was a kid, and I lost him last year to cancer. I've been a supporter of HQ for years now, but it means that much more to me.
I shall lick my
Thank you
hands.
very much, Night Avenger, for the $25 donation. Good luck on the runs, Dime, aka our hero. Do it for Daisy.
So be
Daisy.
it.
Shout out to the guys in Dime's Discord server, Doom World, and the whole Doom community for keeping this timeless classic alive.
Good
So you
enough.
saw him run into the cage a little bit there. He's actually trying to do a pickup of a big cell pack through the cage.
So if I'm low on cells, I can get some extras on map 28, the Spirit World. There we go. But yeah, keep going,
My
Butters.
bow is
This is
drawn.
the last like good opportunity before the end of the run.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, Drew Barbs, for the $35 donation. Chance at a sweet Doom helmet while helping get Cuphead down? Sign me up. Thanks to the runners and organizers for another great GDQ. Thank you very much,
Go
Devastation, for the
inside.
$100 donation. Nice running, Dime. Great to see Doom, and always great to see you playing it. Good
Thank
luck
you.
on the rest of the run.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mystic Mage, for the $100 donation. Love Doom. Super hard game and amazing to watch it speedrun.
The other fella's
Thanks to the
bottom
runners and GDQ
tower's
for doing
gone
this.
for
Rip and
good.
tear cancer
That
apart.
was my thought.
Good, we got that little skip over the key there.
I'll take that.
I did a strafe run
Yes.
over a section, but there's a lost soul below me.
Got it.
And you can do, there's like a trick called Thing Run, and it applies the same movement bonus as a wall run. Okay, here we got a mean archvile. We call him Barney. We think he's the same individual from
Very
Half-Life
well.
who is trying to open the door, but the archvile is way, way worse.
Yeah, so we're actually running up against this little post
Onward.
here to take only splash damage from the Archvile. And what we're trying to do is get him to run in here.
At
and
last.
because monsters are always using and interacting with
Your
objects,
fate is sealed.
the Archvile is actually able to open the door from the other side because it's not locked from the inside.
And because the door is...
Nice and
Oh my
easy.
god! Barney, no! Barney, where are you going? Oh, hi. Hi.
Forward.
He might actually kill you this time.
I can't believe this.
That didn't happen
cut
in
him
practice
off
as far as I
with
know. Oh, okay.
The other
Yeah, we were
fella's
gonna give
top
Barney a
tower
chance
had a
there.
little accident.
Yeah, that was pretty bad luck as far as Barney goes.
That was amazing, though.
Your money
He doesn't
has
usually bother to run all the way.
Barney getting his run on.
fly, arrow fly.
Thank you very much, Arrow, for the $25 donation.
No.
He went over there again.
The other thing to note is that Archviles will always infight anything.
So breaking down the radiant structures like that.
Barney, you're the real MVP.
To battle.
Doom runs are always awesome to see. Thanks to all the runners and the staff of the event. Good luck to all the runners.
Good timing on that one.
Silently.
First try.
There we go. This ought to help.
There we go.
Woo, Barney! Yeah, so the idea is he runs so fast and the door is so thin, only 8 units wide, that he can actually open it from the other side.
Yeah.
Bite frost.
Because monsters are always effectively using use.
Yeah, so we're just going to pick up some cells here in the corner. It's a little bit low.
We need lots and lots of cells for living in. We're going to be spamming them. And
Yes.
186 is... I'm not comfortable with that amount.
Tower's in a
Spirit
bit
World
of a
again, a
bind.
sandy map, and one of my favorites because the game is called Doom
Very
2
well.
Hell on Earth, but there's
Your
not
mid
that many
tower needs a
themes
little
that
help.
kind of incorporate the hell. It's like an abstract, odd hell.
Feel the frost.
got 2 archvels in here. And we're in. Okay, second last map, penultimate map,
Your mid
the
tower
living
needs
in.
a little help.
2 new rocket jumps and a new route where we're going to go back and we're going to get some plasma.
This is a very long map, casually.
Chain gunner.
Death comes silently.
We're
Don't
on
forget them.
we're on 0 armor right now, so it's gonna be pretty easy to take a lot of damage quickly, especially from chain gunners.
I do a slight delay in my movement when I shoot those 2 rockets at the start. Because if I used like an SR-50 and I tried to
So be it.
do like perfect efficiency, I would hit myself with a rocket.
My bonus
I could kill myself by accident.
agreed.
So basically what we did is we ran up to that middle section, and when you get onto that platform, a walkway starts rising from the bottom of the level. It takes quite a long time for it to actually get up for us to go anywhere, so he's actually using that time just to go gather some extra resources.
Okay, we're getting the rat suit. If I was 200-200, I wouldn't grab the rat suit. That's why I love to do marathon runs compared to just doing world record kind of attempts. Or not world record, I'm slower than Zero Master.
That was my thought.
Zero
Yeah.
Master's really good at this game.
Yeah. Very, very good. But because I get to show off just all of the backup
They
straps that
wait.
you wouldn't see.
Yeah, we are going to see another rocket jump here over to the
Feel
switch.
my
It's going
cold
to skip us
embrace.
dealing with another arch file.
Okay, back
There's actually a different version of this.
Morning!
There's a different version of this trick that actually uses the arch file to jump across the gap.
That's in the task, though.
Yeah.
Forward.
There was a new task by Zero Master
take
a
that.
couple weeks ago on the Nightmare difficulty, and
To
it's
battle.
12 minutes and 44 seconds.
Quiver.
If you're looking for another good task of this game, I highly recommend looking up the 4-player co-op run.
I think I've got the health here. We're kind of looking at
Arrow.
the strap on the med kit. I'm
Find
doing 4
target.
minimal movements. Going to do a little bit of vertical mouse. Right, back up.
Way ahead of you.
A little bit low on health here.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh,
They got a bonus hit in.
here comes the chain gunner.
Don't you dare.
Tastes so sweet.
No. Oh, there's one
Good enough.
But yeah, so this rocket jump is effectively skipping 3 barriers, whereas the old strat was to use an SR-50 to
I
skip 2
shall
of them, and you would have to go to a
nick my
switch to lower the 3rd first.
I'm not ready. Agreed.
There we go.
There we go,
Yeah, a little
as
bit better.
intended.
Very well.
wave by to the Cyber Demon.
Hi, Cyber Demon.
That was my
The
thought.
last map to kill me.
You deserve
must
nothing.
Kill me, John Romero.
Yeah, if anybody actually ever got a glimpse of
Feel
Dime's
the bite.
face, he actually has that written in the bottom. Yeah. Lots
Yeah.
of save.
So we're going to try to do an SR-50 to make it relatively nice.
Nothing left on the
The
other
other
side
interesting
of
thing about this
mid-tower.
map is you can actually be telefragged by the enemy spawners.
There's no way I can do this, not with the Arachnotron. That's a bad spawn.
Forward.
It's actually the only way to die in God mode in this game is to get telefragged.
Arachnotron's still crazy, just directing fire and... okay, we got 2 on that side.
Should be one more hit. In here in a second.
But Arachnotron is a bad spawn, Pain Elemental, and
Need to
Archvile.
smash that bottom tower.
Well, Archvile
This ain't gonna end well, will it?
Ready for time? Time. We're done.
Good enough.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
All right, good run. 30-45.
Look at all those kills. Just stacking on up.
Secrets of the wood.
Yep,
I'll
you'll
cut
get
'em knots with
you'll
your
get
name.
100% very monster kill on Icon Screen. So you can get a lot of kill percent if you really want to.
Alrighty, I have a few people that I want to thank. I want to thank all my couch commentators, Matty
Arrow,
Ice,
fly.
Zello, Kenny, and Funkmaster from the previous run.
Yep.
Anybody for answering my questions, Zero Master, Alimsky, Looper,
My
Mr.
sentiments
Zool
as
for
well.
his BFG explanation. I hope I did it right this time. Otherwise, that's like 3 times in a row that it's wrong. And M-Trop for some collision-based stuff.
All right,
I think he
carry
got
on.
to it. Anyway, I'm out for GDQ. Hope you enjoyed these Doom runs, and we have Serial Doom coming up. So stay tuned.
Thank you very much for the wonderful run, King Dime. Thank you very much, MC Pasta Sauce, for the $35 donation. I remember playing Doom with my dad back in the day on DOS. Also, Chex Quest was great for the free 50 hours of AOL. Thank you very much, K Napalm, for the $20 donation. I just wanted Butters to read this in his sweet, sweet voice. Aw, how cute. And with that, we are going to go to a short break. MagFest holds gaming events year-round with the flagship event every winter in Washington, D.C. MagFest holds video game music concerts all of the USA and the world. Their flagship event pulls in 20,000 people for 4 days of non-stop gaming and video game music concert. MagFest is bringing MagWest back to California coming summer 2019. Check out their website, http://magfest.org. Ape Out is a wildly intense and colorfully stylized smash 'em up about primal escape, rhythmic violence, and frenetic jazz. Ape Out slams its way onto Nintendo Switch and PC on February 7th. Visit apeout.com and wish-listed on Steam. Also, check them out on Twitter at Gabe Cuzzillo. Well, Gabecuzzillo, so I don't butcher the name. Thank you very much for the $25 donation, Mangstein. Let's never forget that Doom 2 is a 2D game that still lives after 24 years of video game evolution. I hope most patients helped with this association reach that age. Thank you all for what you do. Now with that, let's move on to an interview with Crypt of the Necrodancer runner, Spooty Biscuit.
Attack. Yes. To battle. Fight, Frost. So be it. Arrow fly. Forest shade. I go in silence.
Immortality.
Feel my cold embrace. Feel the bite of frost.
Get some!
My blade. Onward. That is my thought.
Pull roots and run!
Arrow, find your target.
The other fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more.
Monkey King Bar.
Hate to be your mid-tower right about now. Dire structures looking fortified. Your mid-tower ain't doing too well. Radiant's gone and fortified their structures. Your mid-tower's in a bit of a bind.
Forward.
Your mid-tower's coming apart.
I go in silence. Agreed.
To me! That bottom tower of yours. I want to jet bottom
Rangers with cannon.
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. The other fellas ain't just wrecked your bottom tower.
I thought they were.
Your bottom tower is total. The other fellas couldn't save their top tower. No punches pulled. The other fella's top rags ain't gonna be a problem now. That did it for the other fella's top rags.
Very well. Good enough. That was my
One of the other fella's mid-towers.
You fought badly! Die worse!
Bite frost. Forward. Very well.
The other fella's mid-rag.
Arrow, fly.
The other fella's mid-rags won't be making trouble no more.
Your money will dead. I'll cut a notch with your knife. Death comes silently. My thanks. I'll take that. Onward.
You fought badly! Die worse!
Feel the frost. My bow is drawn. Yes.
Look there.
I shall
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
It's not. Not yet.
The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing but fragments now.
My
The other fellas will have to do with
The
that.
other
Their
fella's
bottom
bottom
rags is gone. Hey, we got a case of the mega creeps.
silent as mist.
There goes one of the other fellas mid-towers.
Feel the frost.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
To battle. Your fate is sealed. Feel the fight of frost. Death comes suddenly.